Okay, so the first job I've got to do, now the print's finished and I've taken it off, is replace the tape on there. It's just masking tape, blue masking tape, which looks like that. Okay, so that's going to go on there. Use two hands, obviously. I'm using one hand, this is going to take forever. I'm going to get it lined up. Whoa, that went wrong. You get the general idea, you can't video this and do it at the same time. That's on there. Maybe. Yeah, that's probably going to do. That bit doesn't matter there because it's going to print onto this side here. Okay, slide it over, bring in the scissors, cut off the scissors. Boom, there you go. I need to put another strip there. Just as difficult. Extra difficult because I hold a phone in the other hand. Don't worry, I'm not using my phone in school, I'm not breaking the rules, honestly, for God's sake. Set that down. Over there. Oh, God. Talk amongst yourselves. Oh, now we're talking. Falling out of shot as we go. Right, there's the tape. Laying tape across there. Down. Probably good enough. That's not a bad place. Right, let's do that again. This time do it on video. Yeah, directing and also building at the same time. So all we need is this little area here because that's where we're going to build. Cut it off the scissors, stick it under there. Pop the tape back on the top, just up here. Take it on there. See, nice, satisfied. There's printer filament. Computer's over here. So that's what it's going to look like when it's ready for processing. We've already got over here, we've got the heater filament heated up 210 because it's purple, and it's the heated bed is there at 50 degrees. Okay, you need to drag this top slider down here to about there, so it's not mental. That should be on 100, 130, too many, 14.8. Alright, feed rate, we can put that up a bit, flow rate, sorry. Okay, right, back to printing. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to press, so the heating's on, the filament's on there, press the home button, and what happens is the machine immediately reacts and brings it to the home position, which is just there. Okay. Let's try and set the camera so it'll video it. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to press play. There we go. What should happen is when it's just worked out what temperature it's at, it's decided to have this on through here, and start printing. I do it first of all to make sure that everything's flowed properly. Filament there coming off. It's working quite well already. Okay, now it's starting to actually print the fidget toy. This is the first layer it's printing. If in the background that's Mr. Cat, you can hear. I know you want to watch this, but you're probably more interested in the cat that's behind me, so there's Mr. Cat. Say hello, Mr. Cat. Oh wow, that's in your face. Yes, look at that. Very hard to video cats. Come on, Mr. Cat, stop messing about. There you go. See what Mr. Cat does, look, rubbing his head. Isn't that nice? Oh. Yeah. Good. Yep. back to what we're actually doing, which is watching this. Okay, it's printed the first layer, so now we're on the second layer. Layer number 2. While that's doing that, on the computer screen you can see it's showing you what's going on just here, look. It says estimated time at the moment 30 minutes 25 seconds. That's because we're running at 104% speed, flow rate 107. So I'm looking now right at that to see if it's actually building properly. So when you're looking at there is a print nozzle. The filament's here on a big reel there. Okay, you can see the reel gets pulled down. The reel moving there. So the motor here, what that's doing is turning a wheel inside there, or a gear inside there, that pulls the filament through into the nozzle, which is a bit like a soldering line. Okay, so a nice close up there of the video. It's starting to build. Right, at this point everything's going very nicely. So what I can do, first of all drop the camera. There you go, so building very nicely. Exactly as it should do. So everything's separate there. No great lumps and anything's falling off the tape at the bottom. This is just normal masking tape I'm using. Blue masking tape, which is 50mm wide or 2 inches if you want it in English. Okay, so what I'm going to do over here, as it's building very nicely, is I'm going to get my mouse, and I'm going to drag this slider over here, up a bit, so I'm going to 150, 194. Let's move over here because it takes time for the day to get there, and the machine's going to speed up. There we go. Okay, new to this videoing thing, so that's now going to take 15 minutes to finish building that. It's taken 7 minutes so far to get started. Let's see if I can leave all the video in this 15 minutes. Want a bigger view of the view? That's the printer. I'm going to lean back a bit here. Can't sit down because obviously there's my chair and the cat on it. That's Mr. Cat. Say hello, Mr. Cat. Oh, he's doing it again, doing that thing again. Oh, and he didn't. Yes, yeah, just absolutely. Yep. Rest of the room. You can see the rest of the room. The tomato plant's over there. Other 3D printer over there. That's in the naughty corner. Broken television. Sewing machine. Colour printer, computer monitor. What does the computer look like? It looks like that thing down there. That's what computers look like in the box. Keyboard. Very messy desk. Magnifying glass so I can use repairing circuits. Curtain polish check thing that should say checked on it. We know this. Television. Soldering iron. Mess. But everything's accounted for. These are special screwdrivers, these are special computer screwdrivers, contact cleaner because you need that, future project, it's there, lights, label printer, pencils, 3D printed rubbish, it's all there. Right, anyway, back to what we're looking at, this thing. Where I've not sat on the cat, he's behind me. There you go, here we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, he's here. He's here. There he is. There's Mr. Cat. Wow, that's zoomed in. Look into the camera, Mr. Cat. Say hello. Oh dear. Right. There he is. There you go. There's Mr. Cat on the floor. Mr. Cat's tying my hands. He's doing. Oh, there's a good shot. That's a money picture at 10 minutes and a half. And back to the job. 12 minutes left on the video. 12 minutes 46 and I've been evicted from my chair yet again. Look who's on my chair. Hello Mr. Cat. Hi Mr. Cat. Look Mr. Cat. Oh, isn't he friendly? Friendly. Look at that. Mr. Cat. Mr. Cat. Come. Come to me. Oh. There. Okay, back to the printing. How's printing going? Looking very nice. Yes, that's looking like it's building a equilateral triangle by the looks of things. Closer, should we do closer? So the way the bed's moving, this bit here is called the bed. It's being moved by that move to there, which moves it left and right as we're looking at it. And there's another belt there connected to another motor the same way, which moves it backwards and forwards. This one here, on the side, that one lifts the print head. Yeah, lifts that up and down. You see, that's that noise. Yeah. It'll whiz back and forth, back and forth. So that's as the print head's lifted to move to another part. And that's a rather better view like that. So despite having increased the speed of it to what are we at now? We're at 194% speed, and it's going to take another 9 minutes. So what I'm going to do now is get the mouse. Here's the mouse. I'm going to move the mouse here from 194 to 200, and let's go then 251. And what does that do to the printing? It goes faster. I think we knew that already. It's now going to finish in 7 minutes and 23, 22, 21, so we go on. And the computer actually, that updates it as well the same. It's good, isn't it? So, There's a different view underneath, so we can see it building. So what's different about these motors to normal motors, as we'd imagine a motor spinning around, like a fan or vacuum cleaner, anything like that that's got a motor that just spins round. This is, you put power to it and it spins round. These motors, can you see there, it's got several stripy wires going to it. That's because it needs to have lots of signals, so each single movement is a series of pulses coming from each program. It tells it to move one step at a time, so that's a stepper motor. That's why they're rather bigger and chunkier than you'd expect, because it's got more windings in there. No electronics in it, it's simply electrical, but it has this arrangement of being able to move one step and then another step and another step and another step. Now we see this as smooth because it's happening very quickly. You're wondering why there's a bit of sponge there. Well, what that's doing, it's got some oil on it, just normal cooking oil. And that just puts a little bit of oil onto the filament. This is the filament here on the reel, filament, 3mm across diameter. When you put oil on it, it stops it doing this something called stringing. So you get a much smoother print. It's a string filament hanging up it. Just like it here, look at the oil on it. And that's actually nothing more complicated, a bit of sponge that you use for cleaning your dishes. And a clip to wrap it around the filament. Doesn't mean it seems to be doing it up there or down there, whatever. Awesome. 18 minutes of video and we've got most of the print done. So we have a look at the progress bar there. We're on layer 23 of 33 with 3 minutes and 54 seconds left to go. We're printing at 251% of the speed. The fan's not on full. Oh, that's the fan. So that helps to cool and solidify the plastic once it's been printed. So this bit here, I can't point out the video, that is at 210 degrees and I'm not going to touch it because it will hurt. So that's melting this particular plastic here, XL1, PLA, purple, 3mm, and it says it has a print temperature of 190 to 220, and the print temperature we've got here is currently 210. Printing. Carrying on, so just check the heater and it says it's got 1 minute and just over a minute to run. Everything else still the same, still got the same temperatures, feed rate, flow rate, fan speed. If we turn this around on the screen and moved it around, we could see how that's actually showing a 3D picture. And all these lines of code going through here, this is the code, it's called G code, G and M codes, that are being sent through USB to this circuit board here and there. Okay, and then the wires that are coming out of that then go around, all around here, down there, and here. Okay. To control the motors. Tell the motor what to do. So you see that motor moving at the same time that the printing is happening. And that has finished. Just so there. Print job finished. And it's turned the heater off, it's turned the bed off. So I'm going to turn those back on using the mouse, left-handed. Click. Okay, so we're ready to go for the next print in a few seconds. So what I've now got to do is to move the bed out of the way, and pull the tape off, and hopefully the print comes off with it. There we go, that came free then. So there is your 3D printed fidget toy, still hot, ow, and very soft, particularly there. One 3D printed fidget toy. Add it to the pile. There's the pile. That's how we've made so far. Okay. 25 minutes.